The opinions in this podcast are all our own.
But the businesses are real chamber members.
It's a chamber chat.
Coming to you from Wahoo, Nebraska. Chamber Chat with Kate
And Kat.
Welcome to Chamber Chat with Kate.
And Kat. I'm Catherine Nygren.
And I'm Kate DeCoste. This podcast is everything Wahoo Chamber of Commerce. So, Kat.
Hello.
I saw a few weeks ago that you were the recipient of the Chamber Cheer basket.
Yes. It's not often that the flower shop gets a delivery.
Yeah. I guess I never thought of it that way, but yes, I bet that is a new thing.
It's always quite a surprise when somebody walks in and has something to give us. So we got it. Luke Simons from Retire Path and Kaylee put together it was so cute. It was like all these little summer things, and it really did make our day.
Oh, fun.
So then we got to think about what we wanted to refill it with.
Oh, sure.
And send it on its way. So should we tell people what the Chamber Cheer Basket is if they haven't heard?
Yeah, because it's kind of new, because you were like the second recipient. Like, wasn't Retire Path like basically the first official recipient?
Yes. Yeah, and so it was like this traveling basket. It's like this kind of like this vintage locker basket, and it's got a book in it, so it's got all the chamber members listed.
Yes.
So when you receive the basket, you cross your name off so people don't get it, I suppose, more than once.
Sure.
And then it's got like all these little goodies in it, and so we have like just everything, like little bubbles and hand wash and sweet treats and
oh, I love it.
Everything kind of summer themed.
Nice. So it's kind of fun. You could think of a theme, or you could just find your favorite things that you want to throw in there.
Something to eat or something to drink or
sure. Yes. Or some flowers.
Yes. So then we got to empty out all the goodies.
Okay.
And then we refilled it and we sent it down the street to our friends at Hospice and Home Health Care.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. And so we try to think they take care of people all day. So we're like, what can we put in there that would be like self-care to them?
Sure.
Something that they, can enjoy and relax a little bit. So we had some fresh flowers, of course. And then we had, just other little various treat things that they could share amongst themselves. And
fun.
Pamper themselves a little bit. So.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Yeah, I'm definitely digging the Chamber Cheer basket. I think it's just a fun little thing to add to our little, just to add to our day.
Yeah, because who doesn't like a surprise coming through the door?
Right. And, it's kind of fun for members when they receive it, not only to get all the fun goodies, but they also can flip through that book and see who else is a member.
Yeah. And there's a little guest book part of the book too. So we got to write a little thank you to Luke and Kaylee and a little message to the ladies at Hospice and Home Health.
Oh, fun. Well, nice.
Yeah.
Well, talking about cheer, we want to give a shout out to Stacy Ideas of Stacy Ideas Photography, who is celebrating her photography business. She is having a 10th anniversary.
Ooh, nice. That's awesome. Congrats, Stacy.
Yes. And she's also having a little party. It's today from 5 to 7 at her studio.
Yeah, so you'll want to make sure you stop on by. So happy anniversary, Stacy. All right, Kate, do you have a Wahoo fun fact for us?
Of course I do.
Never let us down, Kate.
So, Kat.
Yes.
1959.
Okay.
Well, we talked about. Did we talk? No, it was like 1962 or something last week.
Yes.
So a couple years sooner. Yes. Do you know what organizations gathered hundreds of pebbles for the panel that's in the City Hall building? So at that time, it was the new City Hall building.
So 1959. You said organizations plural?
I did.
Okay. that gathered the stones, the pebbles that are embedded on the wall there. Okay, so I'm going to have to go look at City Hall, first of all.
I know. I was thinking about that too, and I had to look it up to be like, is that wall still there?
Yes.
And it is.
Oh.
So yes. So you can definitely.
Thickens.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to say they were 4-H clubs.
That's actually a really good. Yes.
Pebbles.
Yes.
For the wall.
Right. That's a really good 4-H clubs that's a really great guess.
Am I right?
No.
Dang it.
It was, but you were on the right track.
Okay.
It was actually the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts of Wahoo.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So like I said, you were definitely on the right track. You were thinking kids.
People that are lower to the ground,
yeah,
bend over and pick up these pebbles to collect.
Yes, and would think that was fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have the back problems that I have.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the wall still exists at City Hall.
It does.
Okay.
It does.
Well, let's go take a selfie over there sometime.
I think we should. And so we're going to take a selfie. Mm-hmm. We think that you, our listeners, should also participate and take a selfie by the pebbled wall.
Yeah, why not?
And go ahead and post it on your social media and hashtag Wahoo Chamber.
And we got some little surprises orders, didn't we, Kate? So if you post your selfie, you might be the recipient of a prize.
Yes, we might be sending you something in the mail. I don't know if we can send it to them. We won't know your address, I guess. Yes. We didn't think that through.
It's a small town. We'll track you down.
We'll track you down, or we'll tell you to head to the chamber office and grab your prize.
Perfect. So selfie by the wall.
Selfie by the wall. Hashtag Wahoo Chamber.
And chance to win a prize.
Yes.
Love it.
Awesome. So, Kat, I had my Wahoo fun fact. I was going to say one fact. I don't know what that was about. Do you have a poll question for us?
Well, of
this
course
week?
I do. So my question is in honor of the upcoming rodeo.
Oh, yes. That is coming up.
It's the 68th annual running of the Wahoo PRCA Rodeo.
You are correct.
That's coming up on July 20th through 22nd.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's a rodeo-themed question.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm going to be terrible at this, but I am.
You're a big rodeo goer?
No. I would go all the time as a kid. I even sang the national anthem there as a kid. But I have not been. I honestly don't think I've actually been as an adult.
Okay. Well, this year's your year then.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
So I grew up by Burwell.
So you were definitely.
So we went to the rodeo a time or two.
Sure. Yes.
Or 3 or 4, or like every year.
And I feel like, there are people here that is.
Oh, yeah.
You don't miss the rodeo.
No. I love going to the rodeo. My mom actually used to compete.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she has a buckle from pole bending.
Oh,
yeah, so
I like that.
So yeah, I've been to some rodeos.
So it's something that your family does.
Yeah. Not like officially in a lot of, but
sure,
dabbled, I'd say.
Sure.
Okay, so in honor of rodeo, what gets your blood pumping more? Is it the mutton busting or the bull riding?
I mean, I don't know.
You've seen both of those events.
I have. Okay. I have. Yes. But I never participated in either.
You on the back of a bull?
No. I would have to say I'm going to go with the mutton busting just because I think that's just more fun and it's cute. Like cute. That's something I'm going to laugh at. I'm definitely not going to laugh at bull riding.
Get these little kids and they're just like holding on for dear life.
Yes. So yeah, I definitely think mutton busting. Okay. What about you?
I think I like both events. I would say the bull riding.
Okay. It is more exciting.
Yeah. It's got a huge animal, unpredictable.
Right.
So
you're gonna go with the bull. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're on 2 different sides again.
And not on purpose either. Like, we're not trying to be on 2 different sides.
No, I mean, we were on one side last week, and though you kind of like changed.
I did the whole
after we like
vacation, staycation.
Yes,
we talked about all the fun stuff.
You were like, ooh, I wouldn't mind a little Wahoo staycation. I mean, I honestly wouldn't mind a Wahoo staycation, but I still would pick vacation.
It's all right. No judgment here.
So if you would like to participate, we will definitely post, like we do every week. We will be posting that poll question, mutton busting or bull riding, on our Facebook and our Instagram.
And I can't wait to see what everybody says.
Me either.
It's my favorite part of the week.
So speaking of the rodeo, you know what that means?
I think I might. Where are you headed with this one, Kate?
The famous Wahoo Carnival Midway will be open. So you can go and enjoy rides. I think it's just the rides. I don't think it's games, correct? Okay. I was like starting to say it, and then I was like, am I saying that right? And then one good thing is you can't see us, but you would be able to see us looking at each other going, is that right? So from 7 to 11 on those rodeo nights, which is July 20th through the 22nd, you will also be able to ride rides at the carnival.
Yes, my kids love the carnival. We have such a great carnival in town. We are so lucky that we have the Saunders County Amusement Association and what they do for the rides and set them up. And it's just so great. I hear so many good comments about being able to go to a carnival and having like your insurance agent.
Yes.
Your kids on the ride.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So you see a friendly face.
Yes, you do. Yeah. So we will chat more about the fair and all the happenings on next week's episode. So just make sure to tune in.
Absolutely.
Now it's time for our segment we call Mailbag Questions.
Cue that music.
Mailbag time. Open that bag. Today's question is from Cindy. She asked, I saw the Chamber fundraiser under the events tab on the app and wondered, why does the Chamber have a fundraiser?
Ooh, good question, Cindy. Well, first of all, I'm happy to hear that you're on the app and checking out the events. Don't forget to star it so then you get a reminder of our upcoming events. So that's awesome that you're on the app. So why does the Chamber have a fundraiser? Great question. Well, the obvious answer, we need money. No, the fundraiser is our biggest and only fundraiser for the year. And it helps our budget, and it just gives us money to find new ways to promote businesses.
Yes.
So this last year, obviously, we added the app, we invested in that, and that just gives us funds to help support our business community.
Right. Yeah. So the app definitely it's not something that could just happen. There is a company and everything that we went through that. So it was a pretty good.
It was a process.
Yeah. And it was a pretty good investment. And I think it's a great one that we have for Wahoo.
I'm so happy that we've got it. So thank you for your question. And if you have a question for us, please email us at wahoochamberchat@gmail.com or message our Facebook page.
Yeah. And talking about that, don't forget to save the date for the fundraiser, which is September 13th out at Starlight Event Center. And details will follow, but we guarantee a fun night of tasty local food, entertainment, and shopping the amazing silent auction.
It's such a great silent auction. There's so many good things.
There really is.
It's fun to see what all the businesses donate. Everything from sessions to tickets to
like fun, like goodie bag, like baskets full of fun stuff. Yeah. So speaking of that, if you want to donate to the silent auction, you can definitely reach out to the Chamber office. I'm sure we will reach out to you.
Yes, we will be knocking. Well, and kind of to tag on from Cindy's question, about having a fundraiser, like, what does the Chamber office do? Because I feel like everybody thinks it's just businesses. Like when you hear Chamber and Economic Development, you think businesses, right?
Right.
And it's really so much more than that.
Yes, definitely.
Like if you move to town and you're looking to rent a place, who do you call?
Mm-hmm.
Chamber office.
Right.
If you have a question about the Veterans Memorial and how you can get a stone, who do you call? The chamber office.
I feel there's a theme going on here,
There is a theme
Kat.
going on. So, and it's about the chamber office just being that connector in town,
Mm-hmm.
that connects you to information.
Mm-hmm.
Like they may not have an answer for you, but they'll tell you who you can call.
Yes. They won't just say, sorry, don't know that, or can't help you.
I don't have a horse for you.
Right.
But
yes.
But they can tell you who to call, right? Is there a business in town that cleans the gutters?
Right.
I don't know. I'm going to call the chamber office.
Right.
It's that connector of information.
Yeah. And, just talking about that, we did not just maybe a couple weeks ago, we had a question that came through our Facebook Messenger, and it was someone that's moving to town. Maybe they have moved to town. Hello, if you have moved to town, hopefully you're listening. Yes, welcome. And they asked a few questions. It was one like had a high school student looking, or maybe he was a college student, I can't remember. But they were looking for somewhere that he could go and lift weights. So it's questions like that when you don't, if you're from here, you live here, there's a civic center, you can utilize the high schools. But when you're moving here, you don't know that. And the chamber is the place people are gonna go to.
Absolutely. And it's also that place like that works with like the Wahoo Community Foundation. So when they're doing all their scholarships, the chamber is like a good central hub to get that information out and to write those checks and to help with some of that office work,
yes,
for different places like that.
Yes. So I feel like the chamber office does a lot.
They wear lots of hats.
Different hats every day, every minute.
Yes.
So we are coming up to the fair week. Soon.
It's so soon.
Yeah. It's going to be here before we know it.
I know. My kiddos have some 4-H projects they need to get finished.
Oh, yes.
Did you ever do 4-H?
I did.
You did the dog show.
Yes. I did do the dog show. I never really put anything into, like I never made projects.
Like the static exhibits.
Yeah. Maybe I did, but I don't remember doing that. But I definitely did the dog show, and then would just hang out, go
and enjoy the fair.
Yeah, go play. My favorite thing as a kid and still as an adult is to go play bingo.
Oh, it's so much fun.
It is. I'm like, I got my quarters and I'm ready to go. So talking about that, did you know, Kat, that there is an entire button on the app that's under the events that's dedicated just to the fair?
I did see that. Thank you for putting all that work into there, by the way. I loved being able to see all the things that are happening and being able to click on, the demo derby. Information about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like the wine tasting. I mean, that's one of my favorite things
to do. Yes.
And to be able to find the times and all the information.
Right.
So it's so great to have it all in one spot.
Yes. Yeah. And the app is basically linked to the fair's website. So if they need to update any of the schedules or anything like that, and they update it on the website, it's going to update the app automatically at the same time. So you don't have to worry about, is the app out of date. As long as, the fair will update their website, which I definitely think they would, that app is going to be updated as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll definitely be using the app all during Fair Week with the kids involved in so many projects and all the things that they love to attend. It'll be much easier just to pull out my phone, click on the button, and have it all at my fingertips.
Yeah, it's like a fun little thing right on the go. And I feel like we all look at our phone. So it's,
I don't have to walk around with a paper schedule and remember what that is anymore.
Right. So if you don't know how, you can go ahead and download the We Are Wahoo app straight from your app store.
And speaking of the fair, a couple quick reminders of events. We do need volunteers at the fairgrounds for cleanup day on Saturday, July 15th, starting at 8 a.m. And I do believe there's going to be food involved as a bribe. So
yes, I did hear there was going to be breakfast and cookies.
Yes.
So that will be a good little treat as you do a little cleanup down at the fairgrounds.
Absolutely.
We're going to be having, the Good Life Boutique is sponsoring this month's Chamber Connections, and that's happening on July 20th at noon at the Wahoo Library.
And this month's topic is social media, and it's presented by Megan Kaiser. So go to our website, which is wahoochamber.square.site, or call the chamber office at 443-4001 to save your spot. The event is free for all chamber members and $10 for non-members.
Also, Congressman Don Bacon is making Wahoo his home office. The ribbon cutting and open house is on Friday, July 21st, starting at 3 p.m. Kat, I bet you know this office space well.
I do indeed. That building was once the home of a flower shop once upon a time. For many years. I believe we were there for 7 or 8 years.
Oh, wow.
It was a minute. Yeah. So I'm fairly certain there's still some glitter in those floorboards that came along with it. So that address is 543 North Linden.
Perfect. Is there anything else that we need to chat about this week, Kat?
I feel like we've covered a lot.
We got it. Yeah, I think so too.
I think we got another week wrapped up.
Yes, we did.
Woohoo!
As always, thank you for listening today, and don't forget
to keep it local, friends. This has been a Chamber Chat
with Kate
and Kat.
See you next time!
And we're back.
We're back to Chamber Chat.
Chamber Chat. July 13th. Hello.
I had it like this or like this. It was funny. A friend of mine came in last night to do order some photos, and I just have that sitting because I'm like,
right,
I'm not going to take this down, and it's not
back up and down
all the time, or whatever. And she's like, "Is this your podcast microphone?
Do you want to touch it?"
Yeah, I know.